Good morning, folks. Welcome back. I just got some fresh logs off my deck there onto the log loader trailer. Just prior to that, I took some other logs that I just recently debarked just off the trailer. I'm going to put them back on, but I'll do that in a little bit. I just needed the space on the trailer because right now I'm going to take these, back it in over beside the sawmill, and we're going to load those onto the sawmill. Now, I am still relatively new to the controls on this log loader trailer, and so don't laugh too hard. I'm getting the hang of it. It's pretty self-explanatory, but it's one of those things you gotta get a bit of seat time, or a bit of control time in this case, in order to get everything just perfect. So we got some red pine logs up here. These are 13 feet long. No problems there. They're pretty much frozen right to the log deck there, so you would have seen it break loose. That's because it was frozen from a recent thaw. We have a whole bunch of freeze-thaw cycles going on right now, and yesterday I think it was, it might have been above 0 Celsius. It was probably like 4 degrees Celsius. Today it's like -4. As a result, we get all this ice and, well, we get some frozen logs. So we're going to put these up onto the sawmill. We're going to cut off the top and the bottom. Eventually, once the top and the bottom is cut flat, as you can see here, we're going to end up taking the bark off both sides with my log peeling disc. And then we've got projects for those coming up. So that's what we're up against here today. You can see exactly how I get nice and close to that sawmill deck here, or sawmill shed, with the log loader trailer. I'm pretty much going to back right in through here, and we'll put the wheels right in this little slot here, and then we'll load it up, unload it, and continue on. I think I got 5 or 6 logs on the trailer, so it should be a good day. Here we go. Well guys, that's a good day right there. We got 6 red pine logs, 13 feet long. We got them flattened up there on the sawmill. That didn't take much effort at all because I had the log loader here today. The LXT95, the Wallenstein. This log loader trailer is relatively new to me, so I was taking my time with the controls, making sure I didn't bang into anything, and that ends up making for a good day in my book. So we got the logs up there, we sawed them, and I ended up using my brand new, well, not new, but newly constructed slab rack. Have a look at it. What do you guys think? I think they work pretty well. I just have to figure out the positioning. I was sort of sliding the slabs, the waste wood, off the sawmill across the logs that were still on the trailer into this position. It worked okay most of the time. Sometimes I missed a little bit, but even if I get, you know, 85% of them into that slab rack, I think I'm ahead of the game. I think that's going to be a great addition right there. I probably should have come up with that a while back. Not to mention, if I need to move this, I could come by with the grapple, pick up a bunch of them, put them on the trailer, or maybe it gets really, really full and I come in with the forks and move the whole works. Anyways, lots to think about, but great addition. Now up here on the sawmill, one thing you saw me using today that I wasn't using last time was my lasers. One right here, one right over there. One thing I am thinking is that the lasers are a big help to me. I thought last time it wouldn't be a big deal. I didn't use them. I used a tape measure to judge how high to make my first cut. Well, after having the lasers, I find I really like them. They're just a lot easier for me. It gives me a visual where the first cut's going to be and helps me to save a bit of time. So I do like them. It's also kind of neat as I'm watching the blade cut right through the middle of the laser. And this side, this laser, I can glance down this side and it makes sure I don't cut my brand new log stops, although my old ones are cut, so I better add to the collection. So I'd say that's going to do it for me here today. The sawmill, I just pinned it in place if anyone's ever wondering. I have seen pictures online where people, even in sheds like this, they leave the sawmill just so it could roll. And even though it doesn't roll when they leave it, a big wind comes in and blows it right off the track. So I got it pinned in place just with one of the pins down there, and hopefully that never happens. This extension on the sawmill, I tell you, if I'm ordering a sawmill right from the beginning, I'm getting it with an extension. There's no way I'm gonna, well, at least efficiently, saw 13-foot logs without that extension. I could probably jerry-rig something up like I did at one point with sawhorses, but having the extension makes it a lot easier. You don't have to get the log perfectly in place, especially because you got extra with 13-foot logs. This will cut 16 foot 11 inches. 13-foot log gives you lots of room on both ends. So happy to have that. I certainly would never go without again. Now, let's aim this way with the tractor. And let's hope we can make our way out of here. It was a bit of a tight fit, but nothing I couldn't handle. I just have to hug the right side there of the shed, hook around the trees. I'll have to lift the loader up nice and high to get it around those trees. And we'll just hook a big 180 and we'll come back that way. Let's try her out. Here we go. All right, guys, just as we're pulling out here, I do appreciate all your support out there. Without you guys, I wouldn't be able to do any of this, and that's the truth. So if you could do me that big favor, give her the old like-a-roo. Thank you for subscribing if you have already. Please consider it if you haven't, and I'll see everyone next time.